What's up, guys? Cam from Evil Kind here, coming at you hard with the best, most amazing version of myself. How is that, you may ask? Oh, it's because as my confidence grows, so does my ability to create the life I desire. Because I respect and love myself, the only approval I need is my own. Because I wake up every morning with a grateful heart, an open mind. I know that infinite abundance is not only mine, it's my birthright. I accept my power. All right, guys, let's rock and roll. Even in the midst of a crumbling society, dream after dream of prophesied and pending doom, some folks are devouring and yearning for like the sweetest of milk and honey. A pummeling blitz of never-ending propaganda and cognitive dissonance, hypocrisy in leadership on a scale that matches the incomprehensible size of the concocted universe.
How can you create a universe from nothing? If you calculate the total matter of the universe, it is positive. If you calculate the total energy of the universe, it is negative because of gravity. Gravity has negative energy. When you add the two together, what do you get? Zero. So it takes no energy to create a universe. Universes are for free. A universe is a free one.
Many in this world are still consumed, driven, and propelled by the allure of magical, energy-manipulated, law of attraction manifested success. Because in the law of attraction world, anything is possible and practically effortless with the right state of mind and an unrelenting positive attitude. Millionaire, even billionaire status is just a few thoughts, affirmations, meditations, and prayers away. According to the gurus, money, relationships, and lifestyle success are byproducts of focusing on joy. The nature of the universe is life-affirming, infinite, creative, and expanding, and all desires can be fulfilled. But to ardent, non-believing, militant opponents and naysayers like myself, this is all wishful, magical thinking, bunny in a top hat, wizardry. And the reality of this think and grow rich, anything is possible and joy and positivity trap is that the money is made in selling the dream, in selling the fast track to easy money. The simple, overnight boss up, get rich quick genie in a bottle. You don't need the training, the advanced degrees, years of experience through trial and error. And you certainly don't need to learn from your mistakes, because if you wake up every morning and just meditate on all the things you want, all the money you want to make, all the goals you want to achieve, and then you pray about it, chant your affirmations, and maintain a positive attitude throughout the day, it will just magically come true. You see, the real money is made in selling the system, the get rich quick, painlessly and effortlessly scam that has swept the self-help world for decades. This is the secret. The money isn't in the application of the secret, it's in selling the secret itself. Because the ultimate brainwashing and deception that some people find so enticing, so mind-blowingly awe-inspiring, they are instantly willing to plop down their plastic and in some cases even driven to create the programs and teach the scam themselves, is that after years of wrong, mediocre, lazy, self-indulgent, self-centered decisions and life choices that have led to a present reality that is potentially dull, average, and boring, and in some cases much less than desirable, the religion of energy-manipulated law of attraction success that preaches that the universe God, with a lowercase g, your higher self, your ancestors, the divine, whatever you want to call it, and this is exactly how they term it, whatever you want to call it.
Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
This unseen, ineffable, benefic force, and again typically labeled as the universe, but this, whatever you want to call it, energy God, apparently has your back, wants you to raise your vibration, live with unceasing joy in your heart, and assist you in attaining all the gold, fame, esteem, privilege, and material abundance you could ever possibly conceive of, so you could finally be happy and rich. All you have to do is follow the system, buy into the new age version of reality, live in the present, clear your mind of negative thoughts, visualize the end result, speak your daily affirmations, and the whatever you want to call it God will Shazam it all into being. I was talking to an acquaintance/friend the other day who expressed the desire to write an autobiography that could eventually be turned into a movie. This person was so enamored with the glitz and glamour of the movie angle, it was sounding like the book idea was just an afterthought as the conversation continued. My friend has no legitimate writing experience or any clue about screenwriting or the mechanics of filmmaking. But there was so much excitement about the potential impact this story could make in film format, it was sounding like this person really believed Acclaim was a foregone conclusion. My friend's law of attraction positive thinking training was only reinforcing the idea that this undeveloped, unwritten movie was going to be a smashing success. The difference between my friend and I is a fundamental divergence in how we process reality. When I set out to achieve a goal, I look to acquire knowledge, learn the trade, immerse myself in the craft. My friend, however, has been mesmerized by the law of attraction and thinks it's all in the mind. The positive attitude. It's all in tricking your subconscious into believing you're already a star, a raging success, if that's even possible. When I inquired about the general gist of the story my friend had in mind for the movie, I was told it was still being worked out, but was described as basically one long flashback that would chronicle this person's life from the age of 18 or so to middle age.
You serious?
Now, it just so happens that I have written 2 feature films, have a third kind of chilling at the moment since I've put it down for now, and studied screenwriting, filmmaking, and acting in graduate film school. I did indeed graduate, so I do have an MFA in motion pictures and television. I also produced a 2-hour feature-length dark comedy virtually by myself, and because it was my money and my money alone, I learned quickly in the post-production process that unless you have cash to burn, nobody gives a about your project. Nobody's going to do you any favors unless there's something in it for them, and in some cases, people will even burn you to intentionally hinder your progress, people you hire. This is the reality of the world we live in. So naturally, I had something to say on the subject and some insight to pass along. But the reality of that was that my friend wasn't at all interested in hearing about the nitty-gritty of filmmaking, the technical elements or mechanics of motion picture storytelling, or any recommendations I had when it came to chiseling out a story. The first thing out of my mouth was this book on screenwriting I wanted to suggest. This person had no interest in that, but discussed toying with the idea of taking a class, but that was a passing thought, and there was more interest in just hiring a screenwriter. This person sure as hell didn't want to hear about the blood, sweat, and tears I invested, or how a project that took 3 years to make never even came close to producing any satisfying results or groundbreaking, career-changing moments. In this person's mind, that was all negativity being pissed all over the flames of the dream. I was told by my friend that my movie didn't take the world by storm because of my negative thinking and my refusal to buy into the law of attraction religious order. According to this dedicated law of attraction disciple, if I had just prayed and meditated, raised my vibration, chosen to think only positive thoughts, if I had just chanted those daily affirmations, life would be beautiful and I would be an acclaimed filmmaker and a movie star. Running with that same logic, guys, the reason all these businesses are shutting down, the salons, bars, restaurants, and the like, not to mention the list of established corporations going into bankruptcy while laying off thousands, this is all because the people out there aren't meditating and praying enough. You lost your job, you lost your business, it's your fault. John Carter, the textbook example of a mega blockbuster flop. Oops, not enough prayers or meditation. This is the law of attraction, and it is a trap and a scam, because you are being sold a lie, built on lie, built on lie, built on lie, that you can have it all. The money, the fame, all the material abundance life has to offer without having to put in an ounce of hard work. You want to make a movie? Just believe in your heart it's a done deal. Pray to the universe, meditate on it, and ta-da! Movie, cash prizes, red carpet, cover of Us Weekly. It's a trap, because while you're putting in the time and effort to pray and meditate, while tricking yourself into believing you're doing something productive in the struggle to make your dreams come true, time is ticking away. Nothing is getting done. You're not learning or producing anything. This person is a busy single parent. Time is limited enough. You spend 30 minutes, an hour and a half, 2 hours meditating and praying, putting together your vision board collage. This is all wasted time. What have you really accomplished? Just more reinforcement in your brain, convincing yourself you're being productive, convincing yourself you're taking major steps towards your dreams, when in reality, you are not. It's a trap. The law of attraction preaches that if you do what it says, basically the bare minimum in terms of effort, you worship the whatever you want to call it God with prayer and meditation, the universe will magically start busting into gear. Erecting progress, placing people, ideas, and resources along your path, all there to just magically assist you with open hearts, hugs, and smiles. Because it's magic, guys. It's magical energy manipulation. And what does that one chick say? She says, energy is everything. Energy is all that is. Is that even close to a true statement? Energy is all that is. More New Age evil from the Doctrines of Demons handbook. We're infinite spiritual beings traveling in soul tribes, choosing our parents and lessons to be learned before incarnating into this school of life. We need to raise our vibration, match the frequencies of that which we desire. Why are people saying these things? Where did they access these doctrines of demons? This has all been derived from channeled messages coming from unseen entities. And whether you're aware or not, the reality is people have been channeling in every type of form possible for ages. Seances, automatic writing, mediumship, hypnotic regression, connecting with spirit guides where they're actually hearing voices in their head. Who do you think these people are channeling and communicating with? Chubby little angels with cupid arrows and halos? Advanced benevolent beings in other dimensions? You can't trust more than half of what comes out on social media, in the media in general, but you can trust some entity with a ridiculous faux British accent trying to make itself sound more scholarly and sophisticated? This has been going on for centuries, guys. Just take a look at the origin of Enochian magic. But here is Jay-Z Knight channeling an entity named Ramtha, her demon BFF that was spreading this evil way back in the 80s. And as far as I know, this dynamic duo is still doing it to this day. Guys, it's the same old deception repackaged over and over again.
One evening or one fine morning, you wake up and understand and come to an extraordinary illumination. And that extraordinary illumination is this, that what you think matters. What you think matters. Literally. Don't have to have some divination of the statement. It literally is. And that if what you think matters, then it becomes important as to what you hear and see, and think about what you hear and see. Because what you think about, what you hear and see, also matters. And one fine moment, you will understand that if you are fully participating in your own knowledge, indeed, in your own discovery, your own self-identity of defining an invisible, if you participate in that, then what you are thinking matters, becomes reality. One moment you will realize that the greatest integration of this vast work, and vast we will understand why I call it vast, is that through all of the sequences of philosophy that consciousness and energy create indeed the nature of reality.
Some people might say, oh, but she was acting. It's fake. There's no such thing as channeling. I mean, it definitely sounds fake with the ridiculous accent. What you think matters. What you think matters. And then there's everyone in the audience taking notes, jotting it all down. Oh, yes, more, please, more superior being Ramtha. Because that's all it takes, guys. Just think and grow rich. This lie goes back to the beginning. But for those who think channeling isn't real or she's a shyster, no one would ever be motivated or genius enough in my mind to pull off this type of con job, because you wouldn't be able to predict the payoff. You'd have to create the persona, work on the dumb accent, come up with a name like Ramtha, come up with a script, book the venue. Would anyone be confident enough to book the venue if they were making it all up? Public speaking is one of the greatest human fears. But the fact that it's the same old energy manipulation, monitor your thoughts, law of attraction, brainwashing is evidence enough that this is all coming from the same place. And we're not talking clouds, halos, spaceships, Atlantis, or a con man or woman's mind. Ramtha, Bashar, the spirit guides, and so-called ancestors want you to believe your thoughts become your reality. Your positive thoughts make you a manifestation master. You don't have to do any real work or sacrifice gratification in the present for future returns. Just sit, visualize, and think about all the abundance you deserve in life. Force that positive attitude at all costs, and your wishes will be granted. The law of attraction is a mental prison, a time suck, a deception and a trap. Look, as of yet, we're still struggling with this channel to get the views. We have a handful of high-profile viewers, which is pretty cool, but there's no real traction. That said, if you happen to stumble upon this video because I basically threw it in your face on social media, I really want you to hear me because this otherworldly deception is real, and so many people have totally bought into this new age lie. This energy matrix where thoughts materialize, checks in the mail, positive thinking at all times is the ticket to fortune. We choose our parents' bodies and soul tribes before reincarnating to live life after life, to learn lessons, burn karma, and eventually unite with the source. You don't get the law of attraction without the religion, a belief system that spurs an unquenchable lust for material success and leads people ultimately to destruction and judgment. Is the love of money not the root of all evil? Believe me when I say this, I am just as committed to results, success, and abundance as the next guy. And who doesn't want to make money? And lots of it. But none of that happens without intense focus, discipline, sacrifice, education, the acquisition and cultivation of new skills and knowledge, taking risks, and picking yourself up after failure. All of this builds experience, wisdom, time management skills, a solid work ethic, real confidence in your development, which leads to a genuine belief in yourself, not the law of attraction version, which forces you to monitor your thoughts, get down on yourself or anyone else for being negative. I mean, God forbid you see fault in a faulty plan. But failure, risk-taking, sacrifice, and hard work aren't part of the law of attraction curriculum. It's only success, effortless success that the happy, smiley universe and whatever you want to call it, God, want to shower you with as soon as you jump on board with the program. I went through a phase where I was hooked somewhat on motivational speakers and the whole success industry. I'm no stranger to the self-help world or new age philosophy. My mind was blown when I first saw The Secret before that, and back in the day it was the Celestine Prophecy, Many Lives, Many Masters. I've listened to the entire book, Think and Grow Rich, in audio format, and can say the same for How to Win Friends and Influence People, which is like 50 hours of audio. I've dabbled in Tony Robbins, the sales guys back in the day, Zig Ziglar, Brian Tracy. I've been in the scene. All these guys sell the dream. They've made their fortune selling the dream of being rich, providing the checklists of steps. If you just respond to the customer like this or answer an objection like that, repeat self-affirming statements like them, do their morning rituals, light candles, burn sage, really believe that the whatever you want to call it God only understands definitive statements emanating from your subconscious, and that the universe is always ready to kick into gear as soon as you start thinking those positive thoughts. You too can be a money magnet, a baller, someone who is special. They are selling the genie in the bottle for big money. But the thing is, when you listen to successful people that are truly exceptional, who have built incredible businesses and legacies or have seen astronomical success in the entertainment or sports industries, they never talk about affirmations, energy manipulation, vibrational frequencies, or attracting success. They don't get esoteric about it. They talk about hard work, dedication, discipline, passion, sacrifice, and long, crazy hours. Go listen to Schwarzenegger talk about how he became a world-class champion bodybuilder, which we all know led to mammoth success in Hollywood. And then in politics, an incredible story about a guy who worked his ass off against seemingly insurmountable odds. Or Elon Musk, who has always professed that if you want to succeed and be the best, you need to work harder, longer, 10, 14, 18-hour days, and have a never give up kind of attitude. The Rock, when an injury was ending his wrestling career, I don't know, he had like $7 to his name or something. His back was against the wall. What did he do? Did he stand in front of the mirror chanting affirmations? I'm the best. I will be rich. Abundance is mine. Hell no. Did he tell himself, look, I need to change my thought process. I need to think more positively, maybe light a candle or something? Of course not. He said he was the first guy on set, the last to leave, the guy on set with the best attitude, the guy always willing to go above and beyond for the scene, the guy willing to do whatever it took to perfect his acting, book better roles, conquer Hollywood. The law of attraction is subterfuge, essentially a gateway drug to the real destination, which is the false New Age religion. It's magical to the practitioners of this religion because they really are having mystical experiences. The law of attraction entices you with easy money, effortless success, and then layers that sweet cake with reincarnation, soul tribes, soul contracts, energy manipulation, the idea that connecting with otherworldly entities people think are their spirit guides or ancestors is a good idea and not a total abomination in the eyes of God. They are not talking to spirit guides, they are talking to demons. But ultimately the choice is yours. You can buy into it, chant the daily mantras, worship mammon and the material, purge all negativity from your mind, surroundings, and social group, focus on the now, be present in the moment and only the moment, think Think nothing of what may or may not come once you cease to exist as a living, breathing human. Perpetually visualize all that you wish to acquire, and poof, you'll be sitting pretty in your multi-million-dollar mansion overlooking the entire cityscape, sipping that cocktail, thinking to yourself, what a pity it is. The filthy, failing Colosseum mob couldn't figure it out for themselves. The choice is yours. But as an Evil Kind representative, I am here to tell you the law of attraction is a trap and a scam. All right, guys, let's like, share, and subscribe and comment, even if you disagree, and most likely you will. It is what it is. I'm just trying to help. Please visit our shop at evilkind.com. We've got new t-shirts, skate decks, accessories, sport bottles. Check out our movie Life, a 2-hour dark comedy free to stream at evilkind.com. And stay tuned for more fresh and original content right here on Channel Evil Kind. Once again, I'm Cam, aka Camstar1322 on the gram. And until next time.